How's it going, everyone? From down to here, and thanks for joining me on Total War Warhammer, Call of the Beastmen, of course. And today we've got a man versus beast battle happening here. We've got it's a 2v2 battle, so my team is set up as the Beastmen. My ally is also the Beastmen against two Empire players. So let's check out the unit roster. Well, not really the roster, let's just check out the units on the field. So I've split my army up a bit. I've got half of my forces there and half of them here. I thought I'd try and do a bit of a strategy, try and separate them a bit, try to draw them up onto the hill or something. So what I have here on the hill, I've got 3 units of Ungor Raiders, however you like to say. They're the archer units. So the little horns on their head, their goatee beard, goat legs, kind of like that creature from Chronicles of Narnia. If any of you remember watching that, or if you watched the cartoon, read the books, whatever. Kind of reminds me of that, except more beast-like. Now looking behind, just on the other side of the hill, which is probably just out of view from the Empire army, we have a unit of Gore Herd. So the double axed version, not the shielded version, which is great, hitting the gym, looking tough. And then we look right at the rear, we have some Centaur great weapons, so they'll be great on this field, trying to sweep up whatever's retreating or trying to charge up the hill. So we've got 2 units of them as well. So that's this end of the field. Now my central army, it's where most of my troops are. I have a Cygor, and look at him, he just wants to get into that fight. He's like, "Where's me rock?" So there he is standing there having a good yell at the Empire. Oh, he's already thrown it. There it is in the sky. Looking back here at the bulk of infantry, I have some Ungor Spearmen herd, shielded variety, so they have the shields. So they're basically just that archer unit with spears and a shield. Then looking over here, we have some Gore herd with shields, so instead of the double axes, they got a shield there, so they're a bit more resistant against arrows, which is great. 2 units of them. And looking at the rear, I have a great axe infantry unit, the Bestigor. Yeah, it's Bestigor herd, so they're carrying a big, large axe with them. Fantastic, they'll rip through the lines. Look at this guy's march, that's pretty cool. Teeth, surprised, aren't getting jammed onto the steel there, but that's alright. 2 units here, so we have my wizard unit, Malagor the Dark Omen. And we've also got a Shaman, Bray Shaman, so he's a beast. Shaman, wonder how he goes. We'll see what he does in the battlefield. So that's obviously my general unit, and he is a wizard. So I don't know why it took me so long to say that. Now let's look at my ally, and starting over here, he's done a similar kind. Well, he's split his army up a little bit too, not in a similar way. He put the bulk of his forces over there, and just a few of the more heavy infantry units over here with his heroes. So he has what I don't have is heavy infantry. So he's got monstrous infantry, I should say. So he's got 1 Minotaur unit. He's got a Gore Bull. So the Minotaurs look like this. They carry 2 axes with them, so looking great. The Gore Bull are more heavily armoured. So they've got a single, whereas they've got double axes, the Minotaurs. These guys got a single axe, so great weapon. Was that the hero unit? I think that's the hero unit. Sorry, that is a hero unit, a melee specialist. And he's also got the general unit back here, who is some kind of wizard base. He's got a whip and a pretty mean looking sword, and he's got the same wizard as mine. So Minotaurs, he's got 3 units of Minotaurs here. So I made a bit of a mistake. The Gorbel is not a infantry based unit, it's just a single melee specialist character unit thing. So but he's looking quite mean. Look at him, he's massive. I hate to be coming up against him in a battle. So 3 units of the Minotaurs plus some specialists and heroes. And looking over here to the bulk of his army, which doesn't have it, and this is probably a mistake, he probably should have put the melee specialist here to give him that extra bit of punch, but he's put all his infantry out here. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 Gore herd axe infantry out over this way. So I think they're relatively quick, but they're not a substitute for cavalry, that's for sure. And they're all the double-handed, the double-axed version, no shields, so susceptible to ranged, so to archer fire or handgunners. I think everything's pretty susceptible to handgunners. They're quite beasty, but definitely to archers they're not that great. So now looking at the opponents, so I've tried looking at them just a little bit early on to see if I can tell the difference, and they seem to both have orange edging, so that's alright with me. It makes my job a little bit easier. I can just go through them all. So he's got two demigryph two demigryph knights with the halberd weaponry. So not your standard ones. So that's good. He's probably able to drive a better punch through that infantry line. In here is where the bulk of all the Empire infantry or units are. So we may as well just start right at the front and work our way back. So he's got the range units at the front, handgunners, so 2 units of handgunners for this one. I think one is orange and one is red. Yeah, there's a difference. My eyes aren't good enough to be able to pick him out. I think one of them is red. I don't know if somebody else can tell me if they can see red and orange. That'd be great, but all I'm seeing at the moment, it's too similar. Yeah, I think that's the red and this is the orange at the front here, a little bit brighter. So 2 crossbowman units right here. He's got a third, 4 crossbowman units on over this area. And he's got a sword infantry unit here with the shields. So general infantry, that'll probably do the trick. Looking in the middle row, we've already gone through those crossbowmen. He has quite a bit of artillery. So he's got 2 units of the great cannons. So and each unit has, what's that, 4 gun pieces. So that's going to be quite a match to my Sendigor, I believe. Over here he's got some halberdiers, so these will be used quite effectively against those Minotaur units and the Cygor, because, well, of course they're designed to take down large beastie units. And the same with these guys too. He's got some spearmen with the shields, so they'll be good against archer fire as well. He's got more of them over here, so he's got 2 units of them here. Looking a little bit back, a steam tank. So I wonder how these will go against the Beastmen. We'll try and keep a better eye on this unit in particular. Going back a bit further, he's got some great swords over here. So he's got 1, 2 units of great swords, 3 units of great swords, and then he's got more halberdier units. Oh, the enemy's still got more halberdier units because I can't really tell which ones they are. 2 units of halberdiers here, 3, 4, and 5 halberdiers. So they're coming ready to pack a punch. They've got a lot of strong units in this army setup. He's got Karl Franz mounted to the flying monster. I think it's the Griffin or whatever it is, yeah. And the other opponent has this is the normal general you can get from. He's not Karl Franz, it's a cheaper general, but that's all right. He's mounted, so it's quite effective. And this is new. This is the Amber Wizard, and he's got a blue-coloured Griffin. Is that what they're called? Griffins? Yeah, the flying monster, whatever it is. Look at it, it's blue. Whereas the other ones are normal eagle-type colours. So that's interesting. I haven't seen that one before. So that's it. That's pretty much for the units. Let's get it underway and see what happens. So as a rock has already been thrown, and it's gone right through this unit of crossbowmen here. It's taken a fair few of them out. It's at 15 it's taken out so far. It's good, and it's probably knocked down their morale a bit. Yeah, sure has. Here comes another rock. Cannons have just fired. Let's see where this one's going to hit. Oh, it only just probably took out 1 guy. No, he's getting back up. It's a shame it didn't land on that cannon. Would have been great. Perhaps a mistake of mine at the moment is not concentrating enough on the infantry unit with the Cygor. I should just leave the artillery alone and move the infantry out of the path of the artillery. So my allies have gone very aggressively. They're doing a massive charge against the enemy. So all their Gore herd are charging this hill against the spearmen that are set up, and they're quite well set up actually as well. How am I going? I'm moving mine up a little bit more slow and letting my Cygor sort of take him down. Oh, there's the steam tank. It's taking on my infantry that's moving in. Here we are, the battle has commenced. There it is. Let's get a bit more cinematic view. The Gore herd has moved in, and now the great swords are coming in as well to help out. Oh, and look at this. Is that Karl Franz? No, it's the general unit with his gold sword. He's coming as well. The demigryph knights are coming in from behind, so this is not going to look too good. Not good at all. Because if the demigryph knights decide to charge these units, they're finished. Absolutely finished. And now my units are getting a flogging too. All those crossbowmen are drilling them, so you can see quite a few have died. And there we go. That's Karl Franz. There he is with his Warhammer. He's come in and he's put some of my units in retreat fast. So they retreat too easily. They didn't even reach the enemy. There's only one unit got there, plus a Minotaur unit from my allies. So, oh yeah, I forgot to mention I've got the gold edging and my allies with the blue edging, so you can tell the difference here a little bit. So only a few units managed to reach that battle, so they've retreated. They'll come back into the fight, but they'll be so far away they'll get hammered again by ranged units. So here comes my Bestigor herd. I'm going to come in and try and find. I've got my hero unit and my shaman. So let's see. Ooh, I've already pulled one out of the ground. I've got a Feral Manticore that has gone back on that line. Is it the crossbowman? I think it is. It's the crossbowman, so that's good. It'll hold their fire off a bit. Let's see what else we got going on here. And geez, that popped up very quickly. My Cygor. So there he is. He's crushing one of the halberdier units. I've got a bad habit of going against halberdier with my large units. It's not a smart idea, and he's not really very effective at the moment. So the Ungor spearmen have moved in with low morale. They're not going to do much. They're going to go and retreat again. So what I do need to do is move the infantry and stuff we've got off the hill. I have to start putting them into the fight. I can't wait for them to come after me. So I'm moving my Centaurs out. I'm going to try and whip around, I think. Got my archers to come in, probably take on these swordsmen. Let's see what they do. My Feral is running right at the back here. He's taking on the crossbowmen, so he's doing good at holding them up. That was a wasted rock. There's a big explosion right there, so it's pushed away, pushed to the ground a lot of halberdier units, but unfortunately... Oh no, I've got my Great Axe infantry there. Maybe they'll be able to capitalise on that. Morale's going down, so that's good. But the battle, it's saying it's 50-50 at this stage. I wonder if it really is. It doesn't really look like it from my perspective, because a lot of my ally units have gone in retreat and have halved in number, whereas he's got quite a few handgunners on the field. The units look like they're sweeping up the rest of the beastmen that are in the area. So I probably should have charged these units in a little bit sooner to start taking out these units that are just retreating, but oh well, that's too bad. And here come my Gore herd from the hill. They're taking on the crossbowmen, so that's good. I'm going to slaughter a few of them before they react. It doesn't look like they're going to do much, they're just standing there. So we've got them totally swarmed in. Artillery's still firing us, which is not good. And what's this Cygor doing? What are you doing? Do something. Turn around. Turn around. Don't just yell. I don't think I realised this is a lack of concentration. I don't know what I was trying to manoeuvre. Yeah, I was trying to manoeuvre the cavalry. So there they are, charging into the crossbowmen. So that's good in a way. That's good. You take out that unit. There's another crossbowman unit there, but then a hero unit's also coming in too, so they're gone. And there is the rock, a bit slow, probably a bit too late. Should have probably thrown it at this hill over here. But I've moved my Centaurs into it, into the handgunners, so they'll at least be able to stop firing for a little while and lose some numbers. Try and help out my ally push up this hill a bit more and take fight pressure off the infantry that's down here. So it looks like the great swordsmen are charging the Cygor, sorry, so it's not good. Don't want them to, yeah, good, smash them, and the halberdiers are in there too. So was there great swords? No, there wasn't any great swords. I was imagining the halberdiers. So oh no, Cygor's going to cop it, but now here come the rest of the herd. We'll call them the herd. That's it. The herd have come in, so they're going to help out the Cygor, take down whatever they can. The battle is slightly against us. Let's look at unit numbers. Yeah, we're losing significantly, I'd say. But we could still turn it around if we were... Maybe not, we just saw a unit go in retreat. How many of them? Only 16, it's not too bad. It could still be turned around if we can... Oh no, but here we go. The hero units are going out for each other, so we'll see how this will work. Demigryph Knights are coming in. My hero's gone. It's that simple. I don't think he'll survive that battle. Looking over here, still got a whole heap of archers. They're taking on They're taking on Karl Franz on their own. Jeez, they're brave. Perhaps I should have moved these Gore herd and taken one. Ooh, and he's just smashed through the lines really well. But then we're also taking out... Is that it? It's a... Oh yeah, it's a feral because the Amber Wizard can summon those ferals. So that's why they have one of those feral manticores, whatever you call them. So there you go, come on, smash them. That's it. So that looks like... Oh no, so there goes that herd unit. is gone, and there we go. I've just charged my units in to help out my general. It doesn't. Sorry about that. I just had to cut something out just then. It doesn't look like my Centigores aren't to any effect. The Demigryph Knights are just too strong, as well as their hero unit. But yeah, I think my hero just got slaughtered, or he's going to go and retreat. He's retreating. So the battle has now turned against us. It's going to be hard to try and come back from this. If we could just... Oh no, here we go. We've got a unit here not doing anything. They've got their backs to halberdiers, so that's no good. And there we go, instantly. There we go. Oh, only one got lost so far. There we go. Ooh, ooh. Can you take him down? Come on, hit him again, hit him again. No, get your bows out and start volleying into them. That's good. So they're taking a few of them down at least. Steam tank's still 100% health and morale, but their ammo's down a bit. But yeah, we can't win this. Even if we take out all the infantry, by the time we've done that, we would have lost a whole heap of them, and then we can't beat the steam tank. So this is a lost cause. The Beastmen have lost again, I believe. 2 minutes and 44. I think there's my Cygor, he's retreating. Ooh, I think that guy just tried to sweep him, but it didn't work. And there we go. He's down. He's down for the count. Oh, is he trying to get back up? Get up and fight. That general unit just wants to... Oh, he's still got a bit of health. And he's got a lot of rocks to throw, so he hasn't done too much. Is there another Cygor? Yes, there is. And the Demigryphs are taking him on. He's got full health. No ammo, so maybe it was about time for him to charge. Maybe he could still charge. So we've got still quite a few units on field. Maybe not enough to mount a counter-attack or anything like that, but probably enough if we strategically place, we might be able to take out quite a few, because I think one of the favours I've done for myself is taking out a lot of their ranged units. Other than their cannons and steam tank, they don't have too many archers, or like too many crossbowmen left, or gunners. So if we're able just to... Ooh, look at this. That's that Gorbel. And also the Manticore is in there too, so they just smashed a few. So, oh yeah, here we go. As I was just saying, if we could just take out a few more of those handgunners and crossbowmen, there could have been a possibility of a final defense or something, where we could just set up in a valley where they have to charge in, and we can pick them off from a range or something like that. But because the archers are doing an alright job, they're not that strong. I don't find they're as strong as the crossbowmen or handgunners or anything like that. So a little bit disappointing, but at least they've got some kind of range units, unlike the vampires who've got none, and Chaos have only got those axe throwers. So the cavalry axe throwers, unless I'm forgetting units. But, I think it's very important to always have range units in whatever faction. There should be a range unit, because it's a very important aspect of my strategy, but it's not working out anyways for me today. So looks like it's another loss. Only 30 seconds left to go, and the steam tank is coming in, quite literally firing steam. No cannonball. So I think I'm trying to have a final say in this battle over here and take out the halberdiers. Looks like I'm charging in all my units over on this side, and they're all going retreat. I wonder why. That's it. The battle is lost. It's over. So that's another loss as the Beastmen. I haven't got a win yet, even in custom battle. Well, no, that's not true. In custom battle, I have had a win, but online, I haven't had any luck with the Beastmen so far. I have to learn how to use these guys to the best of their ability. Obviously, their morale is a lot different to the other units, and they don't seem to have the effect of hammering down the morale of other units, of the opposing units, and their own morale seems to go down very quickly. The advantage is that they're very strong, so as you saw with the Cygor, one rock from them is more than what the great cannons can do to your own infantry unit, and as well as the other heavier units are able to smash through units a lot better. So, but anyways, we'll try and work out what strategy is best. Maybe you can leave a comment down below on how I can use the Beastmen, because I've got some idea at the moment, but I don't know how I'm going to implement it at this stage. So give me some ideas in the comments below on how I would go about setting up my Beastmen army to begin with, because my unit selection wasn't very effective. And also Please like, subscribe, and share the video to show your support, and I will catch you later.